people are just now beginning to think about how do we all get back together. I mean, when do we start to ride in small groups, big groups? Where do we go from here? My name is David Hughes. I am a board member of the Carrabassett Valley chapter of the New England Mountain Bike Association.
So Dave, tell me, how did the pandemic hit Maine, and in particular, riding in Maine?
We kind of watched it slowly in the news, and then all of a sudden it was on our doorstep. And, next thing you know, I'm packing up filing boxes and heading home and trying to buy a printer and get an office set up at my house. Now that people have settled into this a little bit, the weather's gotten warmer. People are getting out for rides. I see that they're riding often alone. I know myself, I've been out on road rides recently by myself or with my immediate family. Being outside is a healthy thing to do, and cycling is a healthy thing to do. I think that as far as mountain biking goes, you need to maybe use a little more caution because the last thing you want to do is sprain your ankle or break your collarbone and find yourself having to go to the hospital for something during a pandemic.
What do you see has been some of the biggest challenges that the pandemic has really impacted this community, industry across the state of Maine, in particular Carrabassett Valley?
I think hands down, the biggest challenge is uncertainty. People just don't know whether they can plan to be somewhere at a certain time because there's no telling what's going to be allowed when exactly. Mountain biking is an incredibly social sport, whether it's getting together with your friends in the parking lot for a pre-ride chat about what you're going to do, or whether it's the beer you have on the tailgate at the end of the day. I mean, for mountain biking, those are some of the most special parts. It may be just as important as the riding itself. As a community going forward, I think we're just going to need to be flexible. I think we're going to need to be conscientious about the way we move forward. I checked in with a bike shop here and I asked him, so what are you seeing? What's happening? And he says, I have sold all the kids' bike I have. They're all gone. I have nothing left. I have sold every mid-range bike that we have in the shop. The most important thing to buyers seems to be, does it fit? Just, can I get a bike? Let's get these people who are, coming to find these trails that they've never maybe explored before and finding people having fun on them and wanting to make it as inclusive as possible for them. I really do, though, believe that the Carrabassett Valley trails are kind of the crown on top of the trail system. So I think it's very inclusive for an entire family to be able to go up there and actually participate in the same activity and have the same amount of joy from it. I really think what Carrabassett has is something that is just super inclusive for everybody. If you've ever thought about trying mountain biking and you're coming to Maine, that would be the place that would go.